all y'all amazing folks on YouTube. Crafty Jenny here again, and today I am doing another dedication slash thank you video, and today it is for a YouTuber called NerdECrafter. If you haven't seen anything she does, you really need to look into her YouTube channel. She is amazing. She does a lot with clay and resin, and she does a salty review of craft kits that she gets sent or she buys, and she is absolutely hilarious. She does beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pieces with clay and resin, and she's just very, very, very funny. She's just amazing. I absolutely love her. So today I am going to make a pillowcase with her favorite color, orange. And I'm going to do it kind of special. She absolutely hates sewing, but I'm actually halfway decent at it, so I'm going to sew her a pillowcase just for her. Well, I'll probably make it into an actual pillow, not just a pillowcase. And on the pillowcase itself, it's going to have a couple cute little things just for her. I'm going to add her phrase crapola, because Crayola is normally crappy kit, so she calls it crapola. And then I'm going to add for her burb, as she calls him, Angel, I'm going to add some little bird wings onto the pillow. And then I'm going to do a little special phrase that she always loves when it comes on craft kits. Includes everything you need, which they never do. So I'm going to get into working on it, and I hope you enjoy seeing it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have cut out a little square of each of my color fabrics. I'm going to take these letter stencils and go backwards, that way when I trace the black to get the letters really neat, the black will be facing the pillow and not up where you can see it. So what I'm going to do is take each letter is going to have a different color and trace each letter like this. And once I get each letter traced out, I will cut them out of the fabric. That way they will be ready to be stitched on the pillow. That way when you flip it over, the black will be on the back. So once I get all of these, all of my letters for crapola traced out and cut out, I will be back to show you what they look like. And here it is after I've got them all cut out and ready to be put on the pillow. So next part is cutting out the fabric and making sure we have enough for what dimensions we want the pillow. So when I get everything together for that, I'll be right back. Now that I've got all my letters cut out and the fabric cut out to the dimensions I want for the pillow, it's time to attach the letters to the fabric. I want to go ahead and get them attached now. That way I don't have any issues once I stuff the pillow, sew it up and stuff it, and I don't want anything going wrong with attaching the letters. I want to get everything attached to it first, and then I will sew it up and fill it up. To attach these, I'm going to use a little bit of this liquid stitch. It's really cheap. You can get it for $1 at Walmart or any of the dollar stores. So what I'm going to do is just use a tiny little bit, if I could get it to come out. Just a tiny swirl around each letter. And put it where it's going to stay forever, because this stuff is pretty strong. And now that I've got that one done, it's time to do the rest. I'm going to do one more on camera, and then I will get the rest of them attached and show you what they look like. Be very careful not to set it anywhere that you don't want it. You don't want extra glue on your fabric. Okay. Now I'm going to get the rest attached. They are all attached now. I'm going to let the glue have time to set really well and harden. And then I'm going to cut out the angel wings, the bird wings for her bird angel, and attach those. Now that I've got the wings cut out, what I did was I took a piece of white felt that has these texture ridges on it, and I think that kind of helps with the wing look. And I cut two out, of course, one going either way, and now I'm going to attach them, and I'm going to do the same that I did for the letters. I'm going to use the liquid stitch and put a little around the edge and stick them down. Now that the wings are attached, I'm going to take these foam letters and do one of my favorite parts of this whole project is the includes everything you need. I'm just going to make sure that I get them down as straight and even as I possibly can. And then once I get includes everything you need out in the foam letters, I'm going to take a fabric marker and trace around them as neatly as I possibly can, because these foam letters will not stay at all to this fabric. They will be flying off every few minutes. This way, with the fabric marker, it'll actually be on for good. So I will trace around it and then take the foam letters out, and it'll have includes everything you need. And this is what it looks like when I got it all traced out with a fabric marker, so it will be permanent. I think it really came out pretty good. It may not be the best ever, but I am really happy with it. As many times as I had to replace the foam stickers to put them in different places for them to actually fit the right way and look the right way, I'm happy with how it came out. Now what I'm going to do is, since NerdECrafter's bird is white with a few little pink spots on him, I'm going to take some of this pink thread and I'm going to stitch around the wings just to give it a little bit of a pink embellishment to recognize that he does have a little bit of pink on him, and to also give the wings a little bit more strength on the fabric so they will never come off. So what I'm going to do is just stitch around, do some not teeny tiny stitches, but pretty decently small. Kind of like, I don't know if you can really see it too good, but because the pink doesn't show up too good, but it's very tiny. I'm just going to stitch all the way around both of the wings like that. And once I get that done, I'll show you what it looks like. Now what I want to do is take some white thread and go around the letters in some bigger stitches compared to what we do for the wings. I just want to give it a little bit of an outline and a little bit of extra hold where it won't come off the fabric. The glue should keep it, but just a little extra. And how I do it is like this, just kind of that big of a stitch, and all the way around all the letters. I'll do one more. Kind of about that far away from where you started the stitch. And what I will do is go around the inside and outside of every letter with the white. And I think that will look really good. So I'm going to get that done real quick. Now that I've got the letters stitched all the way around, and I kind of had an idea as I was working on the C, because Crayola kits are never consistent with their products. They're sometimes decent, sometimes horribly bad, and sometimes eh. So I did inconsistent stitching around all the letters to represent that. Not sure if it was a good idea or not, but I liked it. Now I'm going to work on includes everything you need. What I am going to do is take this thicker purple, and I have 4 different shades of purple that I'm going to use. 1 shade on each word. And I am going to stitch around the letters to try to hide a little bit of the fabric marker mess. And I'm not going to be too perfect with this, too neat. I just want it to cover up a little bit of the black fabric marker. Give it a little bit of a texture also, a little bit raised. So I want to continue stitching this eye. I'm just going to go around each of the letters like that until I get them all completely done. And this thicker can be a little tricky to work with, like that. So you have to just take your time. I'm actually going to try going this way this time and see if it works better. Yeah, I like that better. And to avoid what just happened, this time I'm going to go from this way and go down and keep going opposite ways every time. That way I won't accidentally pull out what I've already stitched in. Like that. I think it's going to come out really, really awesome. I'm going to continue doing it until I get it all done. And this is how it came out once I got done. I really think it looks awesome. This is the first time I've used this thick thread with stitching out letters, and I really enjoy how it came out. I really think it came out really beautiful. And you can get a better idea of what it's going to look like now with it all together. So now it's time for me to stitch all the sides, leave just enough room to put the stuffing in, and then stitch that last little bit once the stuffing goes in. To stitch it together, what I'm going to do Well, what I've done is turn the fabric inside out where the crapola and the wings is on the inside. Made these sides as straight together as possible. And I am going to start at the very top up here, about close to around a ½ inch in. And I'm going to use black thread so it shows up a little bit better on camera. And she does always say that she is dark in her soul. So I think the black would be a good addition to kind of represent her a little more in this pillow. So once I get all of the, once I get all of the sides stitched up, and when I'm ready to start putting the stuffing in, I'll show you what it looks like. Now that I have all of the sides stitched, except this one little hole here, what we need to do now is fill it up with as much of this polyfill foam stuff, polyester, as we can get. So you take a handful, this is going to sound horrible, and shove it in, and keep shoving as much of it in the hole as you can, oh Lord, until it is as fluffy of a pillow as you would like. So I'm going to get to filling it up, and we'll see what it looks like when I'm done. And here it is, all done. I am extremely happy with how it came out. It's super fluffy and soft. It looks amazing. I have spent 4 days, not continuously working on it, but working on it quite a bit every day for those 4 days to get it done. And I'm extremely happy with how it came out. I hope NerdECrafter Jackie likes it. I'm going to send it to her as soon as our quarantine is over. It came out really beautiful. I'm really happy with it. So if you enjoyed what I made, like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and click that notification bell and choose all notifications. Y'all have a wonderful day.